Last little version of the setup here to get us through the fourth and final quarter of the 76 Buccaneers season. Down 10-3. Buccaneers just gave up a 21-yard short pass to Mr. Don Calhoun here. We'll put Andy Johnson back in here with Cunningham. 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots at the 26 down here in Tampa. And we're going to the block die we've been using for some quarterback scramble. Taking the ball on bootleg, audible, in the moment. And blue die is the key, even keyed, odd not keyed. And we're allowing that even if you're in the D line, we'll key the runner, or if we're in the G, we'll key the receiver, contrary to the current rules, just because. And over here in the wings, looks like Steve Spurrier is going to be coming back for the fourth quarter. Everyone else is at full strength. The Patriots defense, Adams and McGee are back in at left and right defensive end. But let's kick this back off. We've got our Revenge of the Buccaneers set. We rolled for that. The 76 season will play again using an original franchise all-star Buccaneers team that spans the franchise beginning from 76 through the Super Bowl teams and the near misses, those 90s teams from Williams and Giles and Bell to Nickerson and Brooks and Barber, Brady and Lynch. Everyone's going to have a shot. Keyshawn Johnson. And they will play a full season of the 76 Buccaneers schedule. We might also play the 76 Buccaneers against the entire NFC, as the Seahawks had to do. In any case, 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 26, leading 10-3. They move the ball as you would expect an A-grade team, which has a 44-point offense to the Buccaneers' 29 defense, so they are plus 15. And away we go. Let's see. Well, Cunningham had that big third quarter. Let's give it to him again. Johnson's been having a rough game. Cunningham inside. Standard is a solid 5 for Cunningham. Second 5. And that's a full play. Let's see. Let's go. And Marlon Briscoe's in there for Vitaha. So I got them. I don't know. Briscoe, we want to try a little end around or something like that. Don't really need it right now. Short to Briscoe, standard, 46. Dickinson has rolled 4 46s on his P column. Let's see. This is a short pass to Briscoe. A team, C receiver, B index, standard line. That's 46 is 29. Again, the Buccaneers... 29 B standard. That's a 2-yard sack. They caught Grogan back there. And just like that, 3rd and 7 at the 29. Full play. We'll call a deal on there, and we'll see what we're going to do. Let's see. We'll use the black die. 1 or 4 is a Cunningham inside run. 1 or 6, Cunningham inside run on a black die. Okay. And other than that, it'll be a short to Francis against the D-line. It is, well, it's Cunningham. The black die is a 6. Cunningham rolls a 22. They key it, and I allow it. It's the A-index D-line. So I'm naming, and then they're audibling is kind of what's happening here. That's a crazy 6-6-2. So again, I said Cunningham runs on the 1 or 6, and it's, what did I say, outside? Outside. Inside. It's right there. Good Lord. So Cunningham's taking it. Blue die even. They sniff it out, but it's a 22 on his R column. So it's a 16. All right, you're going to look that up. 16. A inside D line. Plunge. A index. D line. 16. Oh, is 20. Down to 14. There you go. Cunningham. now that's essentially a draw play. Right? So 14, Cunningham, nice. 1st and 10 at the 43. 6, 14 yards. Keyed off 20. 1st and 10, again, full play. Standard line at the 43. Let's go Andy Johnson outside standard is 25. Outside standard is a 9, and they don't key him. They've been keying poor Andy Johnson. He's been getting a ton of 8-yard gains knocked down to 2 yards. But Andy, 9A standard outside. He gets that 8 yards, finally. Andy Johnson gets the 8 yards across midfield. 2nd and 2. It's again, clock killing here. Cross midfield, the 49. Or 2nd and 2 at the 49 of the Bucs. Cunningham inside standard. Why not? 63 is a 20. That's not bad because even a drop to 22. 20A standard drops from the 7 to the 4. Not bad. 1st down, Sam Bam. Bring Calhoun in for a little breather. 1st and 10 at the 45. Another full play. And the Buccaneers are just kind of maybe wearing down here. The season comes to an end, but never say never. Doesn't need to put the ball up. Calhoun inside standard. Calhoun is 62, is 22A standard. They don't key him. 4 yards. 2nd 6 to 41. Again, no need to put the ball up. Let's go G-line. Johnson outside, G-line. 24, -3, 3rd and 9 to 44. And let's see, short pass to, maybe we'll allocate it here. Just use the allocator once. D-line, short pass. A 1 equals Grogan take. 1 equals Grogan outside run. 12 would be a 20. We use that as the allocator. So I'm using an allocator, didn't key. And a 12, who's in the game, is you get Calhoun 5, Stingley 3, and then the 13s. Looks like it's going to be short to Andy Johnson. B13 comes up first, 1-3 of the 3. Folks, he falls in that 1 bracket. Short to Johnson. A index, team B index, receivers A index, and 62 Grogan, 13, 13 AD. It's better than the 20 AD, but it's 13 AD is 5 yards to Johnson. 4th and 4 at the 39. 22 plays or 11 minutes to go. We're just going to punt it. It's 4th and 4 at the 39. Could Smith hit a 56-yarder? Yeah, he could. But let's just go ahead and send that ball downfield, courtesy of Mr. Patrick here, as a 26. Not a great number. 14-5 is, not a great kick. 23D11, your right safety. There's Mr. Freddie Douglas. TB on his R column. Oh, geez, 43-20. And 5, there's 25, 20 plus 5. That's 13. You get 13 yards out of it. Not bad. Could have had 32 or 38 out of it. 1st and 10 for the Bucs at the 29, and Mr. Spurrier is coming off an injury. Spurrier back in. Down by a touchdown. What will we do? Spurrier won't be running the ball. He'll go short to Johnson standard. 41 is 18B standard. Essex Johnson, 18B standard. Incomplete. Let's go Williams inside standard. Williams a 42, 22C standard. 1 yard for Williams. 3rd and 9. Short pass to McKay, D-line. 12 is a 31. B, D. They sack Spurrier -4. Ouch. Full play, and that's 4th and 13 at the 26. Mr. Dave Green coming in. Oh, man, oh, man. Well, that's, I guess, par for the course. Oh, and now there's, God, punt 66. He rolls a 66 on a punt. Is 18. Well, I guess it's good. Oh, man. 18-2. 56 D10. The best kick you could get out of it. 56 D10. That short pass, though, would have been much better. Mike Haynes is your full-on guy. 55 in a P column is 16. Uh-oh. Of course, he gets the... Dave Green gets the 66. Haynes gets the 55. It's a 16. It's going to be a nice, healthy return here. 16, 6. Only 31. It could have been 39, but 31 yards for Haynes. To the 49, again, around midfield. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 49. Cunningham inside G line. 55. 16A G line is 10 yards for Cunningham anyway. Oh, man. Cunningham, not to be denied. 1st and 10. Oh, man. 1st and 10 at the Buccaneer 41. Full play. Johnson outside standard is 21. A standard. They didn't key him. 5 for Johnson. 16 and a half plays to go. Call it standard. Cunningham outside standard is 26. 36A standard. Ooh. There's 7 and there's a flag down. 7 TE. 4 TE is 9. Is offensive holding. That's 15, but it's 10, I think. Actually, yards is 15 on the board, but penalties in the 76. Looking at the 76 media information book. Tripping on offense. 10 if enforcement was spotted behind. All right. Look at that. So holding, illegal use of the hands or tripping on offense is 15 yards. Yeah, they're right. 15 yards. 10 yard if enforcement was spot at or behind the line of scrimmage or no deeper than 3 yards downfield. It'll be 10 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 15. There are 8 minutes to go in the Buccaneers season. Short to Stingley, D-line, is 25-10, B, 10B, D-line rather, 10B, D, and they key it. So it's 10B, D4, they key it down to 3. Daryl Stingley, 3 yards. 3rd and 12 to 43. That's a full play. 15 plays or 7.5 minutes to go. Short pass to Francis, D-line, is 56. Ooh, it's 26. 26. Francis would be a 26 AD. 26 is 26 AD. Just incomplete. Now, those would be 0-yard sacks there. So, anyway, incomplete. They hold. 4th and 12 at the 43. The Buccaneers have any miracles left here. Anything resembling a miracle, really. It's 4th down. Patrick's going to punt it again. Bucs would have to block or something. 25 is a 10-2. Rolls dead at the 5. Ouch. Short to Moore is 32-17. BD. Complete. 2nd down. Short to Owens is 23. Oh, it's a 1. It's a 1. So it's going to be Williams inside. 23 is 6. Aha. 6, C, D. Pat's called a D-line. Spurrier had the short pass, but seeing that D or light line, he sends Williams in up the gut. with that one roll. No key. 23 on Williams' card is 6. CD is 8 yards for Williams. Right there. 8 yards for Williams. 3rd and 2 at the 13. Oh, my goodness. Short to McKay, standard. 25, 10. 10 BD. It's 4 keyed to 3. So there you go. No, standard. Actually called standard line. 5 to McKay in the first down. All right. 1st and 10 at the 18. Let's go long to Owens. Long to Owens, but it's a 6. It's a 6. So, again, it's Williams' inside run against the D line. So 35 is 4. I allow the key just to tamp down the yardage a bit. 11 keyed to 8. Williams, another 8 yards. 10.5 plays to go. 2nd at the 26. So put Carter in for Williams. 1 to 6 equals outside Carter. All right, so we're going to go, let's go long to more. Let's go to long to more as the main. 51 is 9C standard. I don't think it's going to do it. 9C standard. Yes. Oh, my goodness. To more. 51, Spurrier has a 9. C index. It's the standard line. And the 9, they did key it. The blue die is 6. To more from 24 to 20 yards. Just barely. That 9 to 11 has been hurting Andy Johnson of the Pats. Killing him, knocking him down from 8-yard gains of 2. But Spurrier hits more for 20 in the first down. Beautiful. Wow. All right. And it's 9.5 plays to go. 1st and 10 at the 46. A nicely crafted drive here. All right. Carter is in. Carter comes back out. Gave Williams a second there. And a call standard line. Let it all hang out here, I guess. LP Owens. LP Owens, 1-6 William inside run. Long pass to Owens is 52. Oh, is 32 C standard. Ow, 32 C standard. 14-yard sack. We go long to Owens is 45. It's 11 CD. Incomplete. 4 minutes to go. 3rd and 24 at the 32. All right, well, D-line. EJ 1-6 outside run, but it's going to be a long pass. It's 3rd and 24. Long to McKay. Uh-oh, but it's 43. It's a 1. It's going to be EJ outside, 43. 11 outside, 11 CD. Johnson on the draw, 1 yard. 4th down. Full play. D-line. 4th and 23 at the 33. Comes down to this. 4th and 23 at the 33. It's got to be long. LP will allocate. Long pass to 43. Now, I'm doing this because of the superstition that you're going to roll a 66 on something else. The 43 allocation, again, it's going to be a long pass to Moore. D-line. This is it. 35. 35 is 10. And they didn't key it. No key. It's even. So it's long pass 10 to Moore. D-line, though. 10 CD. Incomplete. Incomplete. 35. For Grogan, that would have been a 9. The D-line standard would have done, but it still would have fallen short by a yard. That, I think, is it for the Bucs. And the Patriots take over at downs on the Buccaneer 33. 6.5 plays. 3:15 to go. Standard line. Let's go Johnson outside G. Ooh, 16 equals 33. Uh-oh. Against the G line. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Buccaneers, Patriots first and 10, the Buck 33. They call Johnson on an outside run. And Johnson's been struggling all day. 16 equals 33. A against a G line. And I'm going to roll on the book for this. 33, AG. Is Jimmy Gunn going to come to the 4 here? Oh, my goodness. It's A index, G line, the heavy line. 33 is 2 fumble D2. Oh, my goodness. Now, it's a 2 fumble D2 there. Or I'm going to roll on the book. 2 fumble D2 or the book. A index, G line, outside run in the basic book of 2008 is at the 33. A index, G line. All right, that 33 would be an F16. So I take the F16 is 55. F16 55 is 12D9. Either way, it goes to the Buccaneers' favor. 12 to Andy Johnson, a second fumble lost. Unbelievable. 12D9. So, we're going to roll for it. Which one? 1-3 is the original result. And it's a 4, so it's 12D9. And Andy Johnson takes it for 12 yards to the 21. Fumbles. Second AJ fumble. And the D9, 8-9, is your right corner, Ken Stone. Another big turnover here. A 43. Oh, horrible, horrible rolls. 43 is 19. And the 4 column. 6-yard fumble recovery, and the Bucs are not done yet. A 4th takeaway. At the 27th. Again, they were at the 33. Andy Johnson, remember, back here at the front of the game. Back here at the front of the game, Andy Johnson. It's the same one. 16 equals 33. A fumble against the standard line. I used the F17, and it was Jimmy Gunn. This time, 16 equals 33, and it was a G line. Either way, either on the board or in the basic book, rolling on the bigger identifier, it is a 4th Patriot turnover. 3 fumbles, 1 interception. 1st and 10 at the 27 for the Buccaneers, and there is yet hope to maybe tie. 6 plays, 3 minutes. Long to Owens is 44. Is 7. C index 4 line, so 23 to 19. 19 yards, it's not bad. 19, 8, 18, 19 to the 46. Beautiful, beautiful. Williams is prepared to go on a draw on that if he rolls the 1 or the 6 there on that black die. Let's do a short pass to Moore. Is 21, 16, BD, keyed again, 16B, incomplete, 2nd down. 4.5 plays, 2nd 10 at the 46. D-line for the Patriots. Williams, again, rolls 1 or 4, 6 on the black die. Is going to be an inside run. It's going to be short. Let's go short pass to McKay. D-line, 56, is 30. Another big sack here. C4, no, B4, 30B4. -3 is almost incomplete, but it's a -3 yard sack. They drag Spurrier down. That's a 2-minute warning. 3rd and 13 at the 43. 2-minute warning. Got to be a long pass. Ooh, it's a 66. Ooh, and I didn't key it. C-index, D-line. 55, unkeyed to Moore. Timeout. 3.5 plays to go. I'm going to call a G-line. It's 1st and goal at the 2. I can't take it. I cannot take it. How big is that difference between the 2 and a 1? Now, Dickinson rolled a 66 to Owens. Had I called it a long pass, probably would have been a touchdown. I've cheated Parnell Dickinson out of a touchdown twice. If Parnell Dickinson were in right now and he rolls that one from the 43-yard line of the Buccaneers, that's 57 yards, touchdown, because they didn't key it. Spurrier, it's a 2-yard difference. Now, do we put Carter in? I've got Johnson and Williams. I've had Johnson and Williams in all day because of the short passing. What do we do here? Carter, they've got 2 timeouts and 4 tries here to tie the game. It's 1st and goal at the 2. Spurrier rolls 1-6 in the black. He's going to take it outside. I don't think we're going to put the ball up. I think we're going to go Williams inside. Williams inside run. It's 15. It's a 4 on a black die. It's Williams inside. It's Williams inside. He rolls a 15. It's a 4. They key it. Blue die is 2. It's even. They keyed him. But he's got a 15-4. Ed Williams. It's plunge play. C index. It's 2 yards. Buccaneers have tied. Well, they haven't quite tied. Big Ed Williams. 6'2", 245. Punches it in. Now, the season hinges on Dave Green. That is a half play. TD, TD, TD. The PAT. Dave Green. This is a moral victory. Dave Green. The point, it's a 41. It's 21. Oh, baby. 21. We know it's good. And the Buccaneers have tied this game. Tied that game. You read it right over there. I'm just looking around. I don't believe it. Unbelievable. 4 turnovers for the Patriots. The creamsicle defense. Jimmy Gunn. Where is he? Jimmy Gunn has 2 fumble recoveries. Cotney has an interception. Stone, that big fumble recovery of poor Andy Johnson's big fumble. Second big fumble. All the Patriots had to do was ice this baby away. I'm thinking I was going to run this game out. It is 10-10. Now, do the Buccaneers try an onside kick? I don't think so. Oh, man, it's going to be sudden death. Overtime. The second overtime game. Remember, the Buccaneers started this season 2-0, but they dropped that heartbreaking 33-27 game in overtime to the Bills. What do we do here? Now, that's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Buccaneers have 2 timeouts. The Patriots have 3. You're kicking it deep. You got to kick it deep. 64 is 20. If you try the onside kick, that's 64-20 right there. Oh, God, they would have had it. I said no onside kick. It's 60-10. OB is Don Calhoun. Buccaneers would have had that. 17 yards, 10-17. Oh, son of a... Don Calhoun, 13. Is 36. Oh, my goodness. He rolls a 13-6. 8 yards and TM. TM is 12. Of course, it's a 66. Why not? Oh, my God. 12. M is 10. Defense personal foul. Oh, man. It's against the Buccaneers. 2.5 plays here to go. That's 5 half plays. The Buccaneers have 2 timeouts. The Patriots have 3 timeouts. It is tied 10-10. It's a D-line. Short to Cunningham, but 1-6. Grogan is going to take it. It's a 4. No. Grogan 12 is a 20. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2 plays to go. Grogan, they didn't key it. He's taking it outside. 16. It's a 33 AD. Outside run. 33 AD is simply -1. 3rd and 11 at the 27. Who's going to call the timeout? The Bucs? I think the Bucs call the timeout. We'll go long, Francis. It's 31. but it's only a 12. Spurrier's got 9s. Grogan is a 12. AD long. 23 to Francis. There's a play to go. One play, which means 2 half plays, which means you got to take a shot here. You got to go long pass to, I don't know, Briscoe. Oh, it's a D-line. It's 46. Unbelievable. 46 is 29. The Buccaneers. Midfield, 29, B, D. Oh, incomplete. Wow, did he get lucky? It's going to be long to Stingley. D-line is 52, is 20. Nothing. Incomplete. Pats win the toss again. Dave Green, 54. Sudden death overtime. 47 to the 09. Oh, man. That's Mr. Jess Phillips is 25. And the K column is 12-2. 12-2. 24 yards for Jess Phillips, and the Pats are in good shape. 1st and 10, Cunningham, inside run. D-line, only 3 yards. I got Calhoun in. Calhoun is in for Andy Johnson. Sorry, poor Andy Johnson. Short to Francis standard is 41 again. Weird. 19 A standard, and they key it. Keyed incomplete. Good job, Bucs. 3rd and 7 at the 45 for the Patriots. Calhoun, if it's a 1 or 6, Calhoun is going to go on the draw. Short to Francis. It's 5. No, it's 24. Is a 24 to Grogan? Is a Grogan 24? Oh my God. The 5th Patriot turnover. Allocate. We're going to go 46. It's probably going to be a Cotney interception. 2nd pick of the game. Most likely. You're looking at 10 or 8. 46. No. Look at that. The 46 is the 10, and it's the 2. It's Ken Stone again. 46 is 14. Oh my God. And a half fumbles. Not on the intercepted pass. On the fumble run, yes. So I was right to gasp. Okay. It's an interception. Ken Stone rolls a 46-14. 5. Interception pass run, 14-5. And he gets 21 yards. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. Again, if that had been a fumble recovery, he'd have fumbled. Now the D recovered. Dave Green can nail this kick. I think it's got to be a Williams inside run. Williams inside standard is 65. Oh, no. It's 27. C standards -1. I like Williams. I think just go back to your guy. Short memory. It's 33. And they didn't key it. 3-3-3. Oh, 6. It's B index. So it's a 15-point secondary. It's 6. B. D-line. It's 1st and 5. Essex Johnson, outside run. 0 yards. That's fine. All right. 2nd down, not a problem. Standard line, 2nd 10 at the 19. Williams inside. 3 yards. He's going to roll Dave Green out here. He's setting up. Standard line. Essex outside run. It's -1. This is it. Patriots ends and season can end right now. Dave Green, it comes down to this. Can you beat the Patriots in overtime for an incredible victory at the end here? 5 Patriot turnovers. Buccaneers scored on 2 of them. The field goal to take the lead at the half. Ken Stone interception down here. That 55-yard long pass spur to Moore, the 2-yard Ed Williams plunge. It just comes down to this. It's a 34-yard field goal. You're at the 17. Because the kicking rule, and they're not reprinting the boards, I have to look. You're going to look at the 27 here. It's a 28. He can do this. Okay. Dave Green. Because they printed these boards before the 74 rule change, so you have to add the 10 yards to the end zone. So I got the 27 here. Okay. It's 65. It's a 10. I don't know. he missed it. He missed it. 65-10. He missed the field goal. Oh, my God. 1st and 10. Calhoun outside standard. 36 equals, I swear to God, if this is another turnover, the 6th turnover, it's a 35 Calhoun. It's outside. 35A outside standard. It's 8 yards and a penalty. His defense offside. Bucs are offside. We'll take the yardage. Cunningham inside is 21. A inside standard. 3. Let's go short to Cunningham standard. It's 13. It's 14. 6 to Cunningham. 2nd down. I'm going to put Calhoun in for Cunningham, but I'll put Forte in for Johnson. Johnson, just the 2 big fumbles. I can't trust it. Can't trust it. Sorry. 2nd and 4th to 34. Calhoun outside standard is 16. It's 34. Unbelievable. Is this a 6th Patriot turnover? 16-34. Now, for Johnson, he rolled 16 twice and lost the ball. Calhoun rolls a 16. It's outside. It's A outside. Outside standard. A outside standard. A outside standard 34. -2 fumble 01. Okay, and that would be the Darryl Stingley, the left wide receiver, who could advance the ball, but we're going to roll. In the basic book, outside standard 34 is an F16, 26. F16, 26. Now, this could be the 6th Patriot turnover. I'm just kind of being calm here, but this could be the 6th Patriot turnover. It's a fumble D6 in the basic book. F16, 26 is a fumble D6, 1D6. We'll roll for it. 1 to 3. So Don Calhoun, outside run against the standard line, rolls a 16-34. Here it's a -2 fumble 01. Here it's a 1 fumble D6. We're going to roll for it. Pat's got it. -2. A fumble line is 52-6 is 9. 9 yards. 1st and 10 at the 41. That's a full play. Calhoun inside standard. 21. They keyed him this time. 21A inside standard. 3-0. All right, the Bucs not done yet. Short pass to Francis standard. Short to Francis. 21. It's 19A standard. 4 to Francis. 3rd and 6. I'll do the 1-6 Grogan outside. Otherwise, it'll be a short to Calhoun. Short to Calhoun. 3 3s and a 5. The 5 means it's a short to Calhoun. 3 means I didn't key him. And it's a 33. And for Grogan, that's a 6. Calhoun's a C. A elevates him to the B. It's B standard. 33B standard is 6B standard. It's 1st and 5. 1st down +5 to Calhoun. 1st and 10 at the Buccaneer 44. Another full play. 15.5 plays to go. That's 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Cunningham, outside standard, is 32. 25A outside standard is 0, I believe. 25A outside standard is 0 out of bounds. 2nd down. 7.5 minutes, 15 plays. Half of overtime is gone. Buccaneers had the chance to win it. Buccaneers have been in this game. They led 3-0, down 10-3, start of the 4th quarter. Ken Stone, the whole the game-tying drive, Ed Williams. A missed 34-yarder. Dave Green would love another shot. Patriots need to get in there. Short to Briscoe, standard. 25 is 10B standard. No key. 10B standard. 5 to Briscoe. 7 minutes to go. 3rd and 5 at the Buccaneer 39. Grogan, it's a D-line. I'm going short to Francis. Short to Stingley. Short to Stingley. Is 66. Short to Stingley, but it's a 6. But they keyed him. It's a key. They figured it out. So Grogan's taking the ball. They figured it out. It's a 66. Jeez, unbelievable. They figured it out. They figured he's going to run. They sniffed it out. He gave him a tell. Outside. So 66-2 outside run. It's not bad, though. It's an outside run against a D line. 66. Grogan's got that 2. AD. So they keyed him. So they stopped from 42. It's still 12 yards. It's great. It's a great big run for Mr. Grogan. Calhoun outside standard is 64. 28. Ooh. -5. Wow. That's a full play. 2nd and 15 at the 32. Wow. Short to Cunningham. D-line is 54. Is 22. 22 AD. 22 AD. Oh my God, it's a 7th turnover. 10 WD3. It's 10 WD3 or was incomplete on this board. So I'm not going to allow that. So I'm going to use it as played. I'm not going to do that to him. It's on the board. It's incomplete there. Well, is that fair though? If you're going to use the charts, be consistent. So it's either a 22W, that'd be D3 the middle backer, but he doesn't have one. I'm not even allow it. It's either 10 D3 or incomplete. Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, man. Oh, 6. 3rd and 15 at the 32. That's a half play. It's just been so many twists and turns here. Short pass to Briscoe. Short Briscoe D-line is 15, 9, BD. 4 to Briscoe. Wow. 4th down. 45-yard field goal for Mr. John Smith. Poor Dave Green missed the 34-yarder. John Smith rolls a 64-9. No, he does not. He would have had to have it at the 38. Oh, my God. All right. You're at the 28 because it's the old boards. They didn't print them again for the result. They didn't print them again for the 74 rule change. So you got to read the 28 as the 38. He rolls a 64-9. The blue die 1. And the 9 means it's good from 34, which means that one would have been from the 24, which means no good. Because you'd have to be 1, 3, 5, or a 7 with a 1. So he would have needed the 11, 22, 33, or a 66. He's got the 2 3s and the 2 5s there. But the 9, sorry, no good. And the Buccaneers take it over. 1st and 10 at the 28. 76 Buccaneers here. Escaping a loss. They are clinging to their inaugural season like there's no tomorrow. And there really isn't. They are tied with the Patriots at 10. 10.5 plays to go in overtime. 6 Patriot turnovers have been the difference. 2 of them capitalized on by the Buccaneers. All right, the Buccaneers 1st and 10 at their 28. I'd say along the Owens standard. I'm using a black die as an audible. 1 or 6, in this case, will be an Essex Johnson outside run. Otherwise, going to be a long pass to Moore against the standard line. It's a 13, 35. Oh, God. Goodness, it's 44 yards, but it's a penalty. Oh, man. 6Z equals 13 is, clipping. 15 from the spot of the foul. Determine spot of the foul by roll dice and combining. The result will be a number 2 to 12. Spot will be that number of yards downfield from the point where offense started the ball. Clipping. 5 yards. That's a half play. 10 plays, 5 minutes to go. First and 20. Yeah, at the 18. Patriots going to call a D-line. I'm going to call it short to McKay. 1 or 6 is Williams inside. It's 6. 46. Williams inside. D-line is a yard and an injury. Your left guard, man, Howard Fest is out. There are no threes on the bench, believe me. So Steve Wilson is in. Fest out, Wilson in. 9.5 plays to go. 2nd and 19 at the 19. 1 or 6 is Essex Johnson outside. Long to Owens. Short to Owens. Do short to Owens. It's a 6. It's 63. Johnson 11. 11th CD is 1 yard for Johnson. 3rd and 18 at the 20. Short to Williams. Short to Williams. It's a 6. Spurrier's going to take it. 61 is 7. The keys. Let's see. 8 to 6. Spurrier takes it 6 yards. 4th and 12 at the 26. Got to punt it. Hey, getting out of here with a tie is great. The fair catch, 39, D11. 3.5 minutes to go. Short to Cunningham, D-line. 25, 10. It's going to be AD, 6-yard gain. 2nd, 4th to 41. That's a full play. Calhoun inside against, or outside against the D-line. It's 41, 21A, outside D-line. Keyed it, 21A, D-line. Wow. Really? They called the D-line 7-0. 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. I'd say short to Francis. Short to Francis, and they'll roll for the line. It's a 1, so the line, the 1 equals D-line. And it's short to Francis. 52 is 20. A, D-line is incomplete, and the Buccaneers hold. 4th and 4th of 41. That's 4.5 plays, and the Bucs are going to get another chance here. Phillips is going to kick the ball, and boy, they would love a block here, wouldn't they? Or Patrick's, rather. Patrick is kicking. 13 is a 36. 39-11, D11 TL. Offense illegal formation, 5 yards, no down. Let's get the return in. It was 39 D11. So it's 9, 9, 29, 39 to D11 is your TB. It's Freddie Douglas. It's only 5 yards, so make them re-kick. Illegal formation, re-kick. 4th and 9 to 36. It's a 62-14. It's a 14-5. It's 34 D10. They get away from the dangerous guy. 4, 14, 25, 34 D10. Danny Reese rolls 22. Is an 11, 4. 22 is an 11, 4. Reese 22. 11, 4. Yeah, 13 yards. 1st and 10 at the 43. It's going to be a D-line. Well, let's roll for it. Black 1, 3, D, 4, 6, S. I'm going to go short and allocate it. It's going to be a D-line. It's going to be short to 41. Short to Williams, D-line. $23. 19B. D-line. Incomplete. Short pass to Moore. Short to Moore is 13. 35. Incomplete TE. 8. 8E is what? 13. Clipping again. clipping from the 48, then minus 1015. 1 or 6 equals Williams inside. Otherwise, it's going to be a short pass to Owens. 24. It's 24. Against a D line. 24BD is 3WD7. It's a 3-yard interception. Mike Haynes, oh, of course. Mike Haynes, 53 is 23-2. 9 yards from Mike Haynes to the 31. Wow. In this entire game, that's the first Buccaneer turnover. Patriots have 2 shots here. What are they going to do? Right now, it's a 48-yarder. Smith has missed a 45-yarder. So, John Smith, it comes down to this. 2 plays left in overtime. It's 10-10. 1st and 10 at the 31. For the Buccaneer line, 1-3D, 4-6S. 1 or 6, Cunningham inside. Would they short pass it? No, I think we're just gonna Cunningham outside. 23. Ooh. So it's a standard line. It's 23 equals 20. Standard. 20A standard line is 8 keyed to 2. That's 6. Blue 6 means that you got keyed. Timeout by the Patriots. 2nd and 8 at the 29. Short to Stingley. So 3, it's a D line. It's a short to Stingley. And what did I just see? Oh, short to Stingley. Did they key it or not? I just blew that. 42 is 11B. 11BD, no key. Well, it's good to record the game because instead I originally rolled the red-white. That's a 26 equals 35 for Grogan. But I would have had I would have given them the 11BD instead, which is not correct. Incomplete E. E is 4. What's the penalty? 4E is 9. Offensive holding. Heck yeah, we're going to take that. So it's 2nd and 18 at the 39. We're going to go D-line, period. Going to go D-line. It's 2nd and 18 at the 39. That's a 56-yarder for Smith. 1 or 6. Cunningham outside run. Using a ton of pages here. Wow. Other than that, it's going to be a short to Francis. 12 AD. 5 to Francis. Call it out of bounds. Half play. It comes down to this. 3rd and 13 at the 34. 51-yard field goal. At the 34, which means you got to read from the 44. He needs it to be good from at least 44 there. So the 5 is good. The 7 wouldn't do it. The 9 won't do it. He's got a pair of 3s. He's got a pair of 5s. It's a 44-9. It's a 44-9. And it would be good from 40. It's 40 good, but he needs it from the 44. No good. And it's 10-10. 2 shots. 0-0. It's 10-10 tie. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Well, that's a wrap. Our Bicentennial Buccaneers have posted a 3-10-1 inaugural season record. Well within the bounds of plausibility. I wrote about this extensively in issue number 11 of Sports Sim magazine for the month of February 2023. almost 5,000 words. I won't give all the details away, but I will note the following. The Buccaneers, unlike in real life, in which they were shut out in the first 2 weeks of the season, posted victories against the Oilers and Chargers. They had the Bills on the ropes in week 3, but lost in overtime 33-27. And from there, the expected slide began, punctuated only with a ray of hope, a 13-0 victory over the Jets. Now, in our replay, there were some incredibly uncanny results. Not just close, but spot on. And I'm going to relate a few of those. Keep in mind that, again, this is the vintage 1976 set without scramble numbers on the quarterback cards and with only 2 quarterbacks, Steve Spurrier and Parnell Dickinson. The current set for the, quote, master game gives you all 4 quarterbacks, including Hanratty and Lawrence. I wouldn't have used them even if I had them, I don't think, to be honest with you. I'm all about uncomplicating the game, simplifying it, playing it as close to out of the box as possible. And that's what we did. And here's how that turned out for us. First of all, the Buccaneers in real life scored the franchise's first ever touchdown on a fumble recovery return. Danny Reese took a fumble 44 yards for a defensive score. That's how the Buccaneers scored their first touchdown in the regular season. In my replay in week 1, tight end Bob Moore took an Essex Johnson fumble 33 yards for the 76 Bucs first score. I don't know if you couldn't even script that any better. Now, Moore did that twice in my replay, so that is testament to kind of the repetition of the fumble outcomes on the original boards, which is why I oftentimes employ either the basic or master identifier columns to expand the possible outcomes instead of using them as written on the big old white boards. But talk about an incredibly satisfying outcome that I didn't even realize until I started looking up and comparing the actual stats to my stats. Speaking of those actual stats versus mine, how's this? The real Buccaneers scored 15 team touchdowns. In my replay, they scored 13. Ed Williams scored 2 rushing touchdowns in the real season, and the same in my replay. John McKay Jr., his reception average, yards per catch, yards per reception, 15.1, exactly as in real life. Dave Green, his field goal efficiency in my replay, 57.1%, just as in real life. Morris Owens, 13.5 yards per reception in my replay, 13 yards in real life. Spurrier, 8 passing touchdowns in my replay, 7 in real life. His 51.8% replay completion percentage was not far off his actual 50.2% completion percentage. All right. In week 5, he threw for 121 yards against the Bengals. In real life, he threw for 122. Now, that's just one of those oddball coincidences, and that's cool. Total team passing yardage, even though I didn't use the full complement of quarterbacks, in my replay, the Buccaneers threw for 2,065 yards versus the actual team total of 1,926. Now, our Buccaneers in the replay played 2 overtime periods that the actual team did not. We also point to the rushing yardage That's the only area that one might consider we were way off. None of the running backs averaged more than 2.75 yards per carry. That's almost a yard off the averages in some cases. Essex Johnson's average was about a yard off. Oh, well, you know what? Those trying to run in the old C index is not a pleasurable exercise. But again, where APBA really shined is in that old 15 or 16 point secondary rule. A couple times against the mighty powers, the Raiders and the Patriots, those secondaries topped out at 15 points, which means the Buccaneers had the opportunity with a bunch of B-grade receivers, and that includes their BC running backs, against these not quite airtight secondaries. Against the Raiders in real life, the Bucs scored 16 points. In my replay, they scored 17. And in the season finale that you just witnessed, remember the Buccaneers led the Patriots 14-7 at the half and held on to a 14-all tie going into the final quarter. It wasn't a cakewalk for New England in Week 14 in Tampa Bay. Same thing here. Those are the things that matter the most to me. Straight out of the box, the only real prep I did was looking up and calculating the run-pass percentages of not only the Buccaneers, but all their opponents. The Buccaneers are, if I'm looking at my first page of my regular season replay log. The Bucs were about 55 run, 45 pass. Whereas the Oilers, for instance, were about a 50-50 run pass by my calculation. And they even had the 8-point secondary boost against the long pass. Took me 10 years to finish my replay. I started on September 11, 2012. The actual Bucs played their first regular season game September 12th, 1976. Would I replay it again? Well, I'm going to do it, but that Revenge of the Bucs style, a collection of all franchise stars who are going to play against the exact 76 schedule. I'll use the recalculated 76 season set and use as many of the master game calculated Buccaneers All-Stars as we can find. The 79 season folks aren't available, and might have to use some folks from the 81 season, which we'll need to acquire. But overall, this was a hugely successful replay in my view. No talk about overcarding these guys here. It was a struggle all the way, but they kept those games that could have been close, and I didn't run up the scores when facing the Steelers or Raiders, but there were clear, for instance, the Week 5 game against the Bengals in real life. That was a 21-0 Cincinnati shutout. My APBA score was 27-2. Our Buccaneers scored 2 safeties in the replay, by the way. Against the Colts, the original score was 42-17. Our score was 27-7. The Steelers beat the Bucs 42-0, but only 23-6 in my replay, again, because I did not kind of push the envelope, and the dice were fairly cold, even though these guys were operating in the A index. The real deviation in score was against the Broncos. The Broncos are a 9-5 team with a 37-point offense, 40-point defense. And in real life, the Broncos won 48-13, and the replay was much closer, 7-3, one of those tantalizing almost won. But the week prior, talk about, again, right back to accuracy, the Chiefs beat the Buccaneers 28-19 in real life. In my replay, they finished 30-20. So the Chiefs scored 2 more points, the Bucs 1 more point. again, you just can't ask for more occasional spot-on accuracy than that, and the rest of it plays out with that give and take of trying to what if the season. And I don't think, well, you tell me what you think, but this is about as plausible and certainly uncanny an outcome in certain areas. And I just can't say enough about that original 76 APBA season set and the original game mechanics, the original allocator chart, the original secondary rule against the long pass and the short pass. It all worked to a T. If you design the game according to the rules that you've set forth, and you adhere to those rules, and you properly calibrate those cards, that's what you get. Great outcome. And that's what we've got here. So APBA Football does it again, and this is for all you casual players, you small-scale replayers, you small sample size folks just like me. This is the kind of thing that I want folks to hear more about. The casual, off-the-shelf project, because that ultimately should be the bigger fan base in my view, or at least the entry point to get people going down that big old statistical rabbit hole. So thank you for tuning in as always. If you have any other questions, any stats that I didn't calculate for the opponents for the entire season, for instance, total touchdowns allowed. I haven't gotten into all the yardage allowed. I could do that, so we'll see. But you can read a lot about the key moments throughout this replay in issue number 11 of Sports Sim Magazine. Thank you to ST and Jen again for the opportunity to take up a fair bit of space and really well curated issue, incredible issue, February 2023. Check it out.